Today I'm going to show you how quickly a baby registry can get out of hand, especially financially. All right, so this first item on the baby registry is an UPPA, play yard, pack and play, whatever you want to call it. You do not need to spend $320 on a pack and play. It is too much. Calm down, just get a basic pack and play. It'll still do the job. Diapering, butt paste, nothing wrong here. Get what you're gonna get. The bottle warmer, I would say it's a skip, and then burp cloths here, they're fine. I like to use receiving blankets as burp cloths, but these are just fine. I'm not gonna critique every single item, but we do have a few more coming up, especially in the sleep realm, and we're gonna talk about those more. Pacifiers, all good there. The little comb, hairbrush, I will say they outgrow this set really fast. The brushes like this, they're just too soft. So I would rather get just like a simple comb, and then as they're older, get a proper hairbrush. Then we have a nasal aspirator. We managed without this. Everybody seems to think they need it. Our babies were just fine. Kind of a different version of it with the Frida Snot Sucker. Frida is a little bit of a controversy right now, so you may or may not want to support Frida. Moving on, crib sheets. So I actually really like this 2-pack because they're gender neutral. That is awesome. Then we got a blanket, again, gender neutral. I don't mind if you get a blanket that's special to your baby, that's like pink, blue, whatever. But sleep stuff, if you can, like crib sheets and, wearable blankets, swaddles, go gender neutral because they can get expensive and you want to use it for all your kids. Then we have this Dreamland swaddle. I like this color. Okay, I feel like boy or girl, you can use this for all your kids. Now we have a rocking chair at $80. This is actually really affordable. I did not get a rocker, but if you want it, not a bad price. Then we have a bassinet. Now we're up to another $200 on sleep. I'm counting the pack and play as sleep because I consider it a travel crib. And then we got the bassinet, that is sleep. Then we have a mattress here for $300, more sleep. And I just mean the big sleep items, not like the sheets. And then we have the crib for $200. So at this point, it was $320, $200, $300, and $200. We are at $1,020 on crib, bassinet, and pack and play. That is too much money. It is not necessary to spend that much money on sleep. You can get a pack and play for under $100. You can get a crib for, we got one secondhand, not gonna lie. You get anywhere from, $50 to $150 maybe. Don't get a convertible one, go simple, go basic. And then on a mattress, obviously you do want a good mattress, but you don't need to be $300 good. And the bassinet, we actually skipped the bassinet, so that was money saving there. You can do sleep much more affordably than this. Let's go ahead and finish out this baby registry. We have some breast milk storage bags. I would just get the most simple and affordable ones. You do not need them to be fancy. Then we have one of the rotating car seats. Now, I am not an expert on car seats and safety, but I have heard the more features the car seat has, sometimes the less safe it is or is rated. So watch for that. And that rotation, it's nice in the car, but is it the end all be all? No. Okay, you get used to strapping baby in and it's not that big of a deal. Going into toys and books. So when it comes to books, get some, great, have at it. Try to go cheap. And also remember, there is the library. We got another classic book. All those books seem very affordable, so I'm not gonna hate on those. Reading to your babies is so important. Then we have a diaper bag. Not a bad price. I do like a diaper bag. If it comes with the changing pad, even better. Then we have a dresser. Up to you how far you go on other accessories. Also a footstool here, potentially for the rocking chair. That could be nice to have something to like push up against if you're trying to rock baby. And sometimes when you're trying to hold baby in a certain position, having your legs pushed up could help support baby and give your arm and shoulder a little bit of a break. So I kind of like the footstool, not gonna lie. Then we have a Hello World announcement. You don't have to have this for the hospital, but if it means something to you and you want it, great. Sentimental stuff, you don't get those moments back, so take advantage of them. Then we have 2 versions of mini fridges. I don't know if you need this. I think it depends on your home, and if you are pumping in the middle of the night and you don't want to have to go downstairs and you want to put the milk in a baggie and just throw it in the fridge, it's up to you and your system. I'm not going to hate on this if it works for you, but obviously you probably only need one. Be careful putting duplicates on your baby registry. It can cause you more overwhelm and clutter later. And our final item is this Mom Cozy buckle carrier. So there's wraps and then there's more buckle carriers. I like both, and I like both for different situations. So this seems like a really nice product, not a terrible price. So overall on this baby registry, the thing I want to highlight the most is they spent over $1,000 or registered for over $1,000 worth of sleep, large sleep items. You can really bring that number down. It is so easy to cut. And honestly, keep in mind that not everyone in your life has this huge budget to spend on baby. This baby registry was missing some actual essentials, diapers, wipes, you're gonna need bottles, burp rags, just the core basics. And having a bassinet, a crib, and all these fancy versions of it is not what is needed. Go core, go basic, and go simple. All right, and if you want help on your specific baby registry, I do reviews just like this, but I tailor it to you. You tell me about yourself. Are you going to breastfeed? Are you going to go back to work? Are you going to put them in daycare? What items do you need to fit your home and your lifestyle? That link is down in the description to get your personalized baby registry review done by me.